Hello and welcome to the Newminster Stables at the Werribee International Horse Centre. We've just welcomed the first Japanese contender for the Spring Racing Carnival in 4 years. Tokai Trick has arrived after a flight that's taken around about 20 hours via Hong Kong to arrive here. Leigh Jordon is excited about the return of the Japanese horses.
It's the first time since 2006 that Japan's been able to come back, so it's going to be a historic day. As you said, in 2006 they quinelled the Melbourne Cup, and Tokai Trick's back here this year to try and win the 2010 Melbourne Cup.
It's been a long journey to get here, but you finally made it.
We have, and I've got to thank Aquis. They've been very supportive in trying to get the protocols back up in place, and with their help we've been able to successfully get a Japanese horse back for the Melbourne Cup this year.
You deal with the internationals quite regularly. Japan, they've been eager to come back, so certainly creating some excitement across in that neck of the woods.
They are, and Tokai Trick's got really good form at 2 Mile. He won the Group 2 Daishoten earlier in the year, which is a lead into the Tenno Show, which is their major race. And he's a bit of an iron horse. He's running the Tenno Show, which is the equivalent of Japan's Melbourne Cup, 5 years in a row. So he's an iron horse, he's a tough horse, and I think he'll perform pretty well.
News across the weekend also, the 2008 Cup runner-up Bauer is likely to make a return to Melbourne. Leigh Jordon spoke about that also.
Well, this Saturday we've got a shipment of European horses which doesn't contain Bauer, but it contains some other leading horses, Managar, Luca Kamei's team. But Bauer ran fourth on Friday night, and the owners have indicated that they want to bring him back.
Be great to see a horse that narrowly beat, narrowest margin possibly ever in a Melbourne Cup, back in action. So you've got to back the judgment of Luca Kamei.
Yeah, well, Luca, he's run second in the race over 4 years that he's been coming, so he really does know the race back to front. So you've got to back his judgment. So he's an interesting runner.
As the international picture takes shape ahead of the Spring Racing Carnival, our next arrival comes on Tuesday afternoon when the Hong Kong star Mr Medici arrives, the first European shipment arriving on AFL Grand Final Day. That's the latest news from the Werribee International Horse Centre. Stay tuned for more news.